Welcome to Parallel Universe. Fans of NCIS have asked the same question. What really happened to Cote de Pablo after she suddenly walked away from one of television's most beloved roles? At the height of her success, she was everywhere, respected, admired, and central to one of the most watched shows in the world. Then, almost overnight, she was gone. No dramatic scandal, no public fallout, just a quiet exit that left millions wondering what changed behind the scenes. Cote de Pablo became a household name playing Ziva David, a character who quickly evolved into one of the most complex and fan-favorite figures on NCIS. Her performance brought a unique blend of strength, intelligence, and emotional depth that made Ziva stand out in a cast full of strong personalities. Over the years, her chemistry with co-stars and her ability to handle both action and emotional storylines made her an essential part of the show's identity. So when she announced her departure in 2013, the reaction was immediate. Fans were shocked. Speculation spread quickly, with many assuming there must have been some kind of behind-the-scenes conflict. But the reality turned out to be far more thoughtful, and far less dramatic, than most people expected. In later interviews, Cote explained that her decision came down to creative concerns. She didn't feel the character was being given the respect or direction it deserved, and rather than stay for the sake of stability, she chose to walk away. That decision wasn't easy. Leaving a hit series meant stepping away from financial security, global exposure, and a role that had already defined her career. But for Cote, it was about integrity. She has always been selective about the projects she takes on, choosing quality and meaning over constant visibility. And that choice explains much of what happened after NCIS. Instead of jumping into another major television role immediately, she took time away from the spotlight. During those years, she focused on smaller projects, personal growth, and exploring opportunities behind the scenes as a producer. She later returned to television with projects like The Dovekeepers, where she not only starred but also served as a producer, showing a new side of her creative ambitions. Her personal life also remained intentionally private. Unlike many celebrities, Cote has consistently avoided overexposure, choosing not to share every detail of her life with the public. This decision only added to the mystery surrounding her, but it also helped her maintain a sense of normalcy in an industry that often demands constant attention. Then came the moment fans had been waiting for. Years after her departure, Cote de Pablo returned to NCIS, bringing closure to Ziva's storyline and reminding audiences exactly why they had connected with her character in the first place. Her return wasn't just a cameo, it was a carefully planned continuation that respected both the character and the fans who had followed her journey from the beginning. So what really happened to Cote de Pablo after NCIS? She didn't disappear. She made a choice, one that prioritized creative control, personal balance, and long-term fulfillment over immediate fame. And in doing so, she proved something rare in Hollywood. Sometimes, stepping away from the spotlight isn't the end of the story. It's the moment an artist decides to take control of it.